So you just can't be around here just sleeping with women. That's the thing. We can't be just around here sleeping with niggas. Can't be out here just sleeping with this woman, and they not trying to marry these women. Right. You get what I'm saying? That's off. So, and another thing, you don't even want no man that's deep, because you got to think about it. Your body.
It's just like opening my mind to so much.
All praise.
Yeah, you got to think about.
I'm so glad y'all out here.
That's all praise Most High. But you got, that's why our sisters, they got to value their bodies more. You know what I'm saying? Because don't let anybody get what you have. Because it's different. That's why I say it's so different when it comes to women. Like, you can't be, you know what I'm saying? Like, with that being said, on that little thing alone, that since a woman can't be from this man, that man, that shows you how more like strict you got to be on what kind of man you want. You get what I'm saying? You can't just let any man get the cookie, man. You know what I'm saying? Because then you got to kind of deal with that. You know what I'm saying? If any man trying to lie with you like that, he should be trying to marry you. You know what I'm saying? He ain't trying to marry you, then what we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, these men, they be wanting this short-term thing. No, this is a lifetime thing. You know what I'm saying? This ain't about that. But that's how you got to deal with it. If a man not trying to meet you on those standards, you don't have to be with him. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you got to be moving in this thing. That's the question I had. What? And then that answered your question that you had. Yeah. Okay, so that's how that works. You know what I'm saying? But you definitely get that in Sirach when it says
wicked woman.
No. Sirach 6 and 7. Cause like you said, cause you definitely want to prove these men. You know what I'm saying? Especially like I encourage any sister to definitely prove with a man before they lie down with them. But you want to prove a person. That's see, cause you gotta know if people can stand in the paint. You know what I'm saying? Another thing you want to make sure first, a man that he actually want to serve the Lord. You don't want a nigga that don't want to serve the Lord. Sirach 6 and 7.
Okay. Sirach 6 and 7. If thou Sirach 6 and 7. If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first.
Right.
And be not hasty to credit him.
You can't be hasty to credit these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Just because they might take you to your.
Please clock that. Please clock that. Please. Because I need to hear that.
Hey, that's all things on top. See, you can't be hasty to credit these men. You gotta actually prove these men. Just because he take you to a nice little restaurant, you know what I'm saying? He might say, hey, you know, hit a little something on the house, something on his toes. You know what I'm saying? I love you, babe. You know what I'm saying? He might even talk that language. I love you. Oh, yeah. But you can't be hasty to credit that man. Because the man, he could be doing all those things just to get to the point of just having sex with you.
The cookie.
Yeah, the cookie. Just to get to the cookie.
You know how much stuff boys make anything would do just to lay down? Yes.
I'm glad with you.
Once they get that, I promise you, it ain't gonna everything say.
I'm glad. Look, what's the first thing you said?
What?
You said boys.
Yeah.
A man is not gonna do that. A boy is gonna move like that, but a man, he's gonna move accordingly. And if nothing, he gonna try to make sure that you're a woman of God. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be like, hey, baby, we gonna read together. Think about this. I'm gonna think about this. How can you establish a relationship with somebody and the God is not at the center of it? There's no point. Yeah, think about this. There's a lot of people, they think it's things gonna. The best way to make your relationship stick is the Lord. Because if you have him as the foundation, if we starting off with the building blocks, let's make sure we keep the Lord first. Let's make sure we keep the Most High first. And anything, y'all can go through anything. Y'all can go through anything together. When y'all not keeping the Most High first, that's how a lot of marriages and relationships fail, because they don't have the Lord at the center of it. So you gotta have the Most High at the center. That's that mutual thing of both of y'all making sure that He's the center of y'all life. You know what I'm saying?
Got a piece of it.
I'm gonna wait till you done.
Okay, go ahead.
So this on Sirach chapter 26 verse 23. Mm-hmm. A wicked woman is given as a spirit. Sirach 26 and 23. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord.
Mm-hmm. So it's two kind of women that a man can receive. He can receive a wicked woman, or he can receive a righteous woman. You know what I'm saying? But as a wicked man, he will see that's going to be his reward, a wicked woman. You know what I'm saying?
A wicked woman in a sense, like what is?
Good question.
That's a good question. So let's go into it. Let's go to the Numbers chapter. 1 John 2 and 3. So I'm gonna explain it in this manner. What's a wicked person? So a wicked person, in a simple concept, is a person that hates God. Simply. Now it's a protocol to show if you love God or not.
Good point.
So I'm gonna go to 1 John 5 and 3. A wicked person, we're gonna establish that. A wicked person, we agree that a wicked person is somebody that hates God. So we're gonna see what you gotta do to show the God that you love him.
It says 1 John chapter 5 verse 3. Mm-hmm. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments.
So a person, if they love God, they're gonna keep his commandments. So a wicked woman, she's not gonna try to keep no commandments. she's gonna be breaking God's law. She's gonna be seeing her breaking these laws right here. She's gonna be breaking the dietary law. She's not gonna be keeping she's not gonna be, she's breaking the laws. Simple. Right? Now go to 1 John 2 and 3.
Chief, please.
All right, Chief.
1 John chapter 2, verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
And hereby we do know that we know him,
Right?
if we keep his commandments.
So this is for people if you want to establish that relationship. Like I said, I can't say I know you. I can't say I know you. We ain't got no relationship. I don't know you. I only know you for campaign. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes, that's what a lot of people do when they say they know the Lord. I say I know the Lord, but do you know what he like? Do you know what he dislike? I ask people all the time. When you find out what he dislike, you find it in the Bible. You find out the different actions that people did that he did not like. But then a lot of people say, I actually read the Bible. So how would you ever know what he like and what he don't like? So establish what I'm saying. He that know him, keep going.
He that saith, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments, is a liar.
So in order for you to say you know the Lord, you got to be keeping the commandments. Right? Keep going.
And the truth is not in him.
Right? Keep going.
But whoso keepeth his word, in him verily is the love of God perfected.
So basically a righteous woman or even a righteous man is a person that loves God, that's keeping his commandments. That's the short answer. So if you love God, you're going to keep his commandments. And by you loving him and keeping the commandments, that in turn, you'll be considered a righteous person. But I wouldn't even want to put myself on the status saying I am righteous. You know what I'm saying? But I'm striving to be righteous, if that makes sense.
Proverbs 31.
Yeah, a Proverbs 31 woman. You know what I'm saying? She ain't in this.
Oh, like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Check that out. A woman that's something that you strive to be. You know what I'm saying? A woman that's constantly, she not being idle. You know what I'm saying? She's giving her time to the Lord. Because you can be, you want to get caught up in saying you always got to be doing something. Because if you're not doing nothing that's pertaining to the Most High, it don't mean nothing. You could be saying I'm obsessed with my career, but if you're not giving the Lord your time, then what you doing? You got to give him his time. You know what I'm saying? Even though you at school, like, I got a job, y'all in school, but we still are required to give the Most High some of our time. You know what I mean? It's just how that works. Because he give you life. He give you breath. So how much so just to give him some of your time? So basically, a wicked person will be just somebody that don't follow God's laws. That's it. So that's what. So when a woman, and that's why even with a man, you know what I'm saying, you want to make sure that woman is keeping the laws. You know what I'm saying, and vice versa, type stuff. But y'all asked some good questions though. But y'all got any other questions? Y'all can answer any question.
You might come back out.
Okay. Now, I want to say this too. Cause we covered doxing out still. Y'all know y'all supposed to steal. You know, that's simple. You know what I'm saying? You should not bear false witness. If you actually didn't see nothing, you can't speak on it.
Right.
Somebody say, oh, didn't somebody say? I ain't hear that. Cause then if you do say that, you bearing false witness. You don't know. So if you don't know emphatically that somebody did something, don't bear false witness. You know what I'm saying? That's simple. You should not covet. Covetance, you know what I'm saying? You covet something, you desire a strong desire for something, especially something that's not yours. You know what I'm saying? You can covet somebody's career or somebody's money. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's car, somebody's woman or whatever, type stuff like that. So you don't want to be doing that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to covet something that's not yours. A strong desire of something that's not yours. Let's say I was talking to somebody earlier. Let's say you covered, like, let's say you say, oh, okay, I want some, I see that he got some money. A lot of our men or brothers have a problem covering other people's money. What they start doing when they cover somebody's money? They plotting against them. And so when you start covering, now you start opening a doorway for other sins, right? Because when you start covering, you start wanting that money, then you start thinking about doing what? There you go. Then it might end up with this murder.
Right.
So you done off that one sin, you done broke 3. But versus you just cutting off. Now that's his. That's what he got. Let me get my own. Or at least me try to do this and try to do that. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely understand.
I can use this in a sense. A man want another man's wife. What started happening? He not loving his neighbor as himself, so he breaking that law. Then what could possibly end up with his murder. You know what I'm saying? Because he might come in, nigga, who is you? Pop, pop. You know what I'm saying? That happens.
Right.
How many people we know that done died of a situation like that? A lot. It's happened to a lot of people. A lot of people. See that?
Yeah.
You can look on the like I be on YouTube sometimes and I be looking like little videos like true crime stories and everything. They be good. Well, but when you see it though, you see that a lot of things be on there because of adultery. You know what I'm saying? Or doing something you're supposed to be doing. But you had a question. I want to know.
Okay, this has nothing to do with what you said, but is smoking against what God wants for us?
Good question.
Let me
First,
go this way.
1 Corinthians 3:16.
First Corinthians
I'm ready
chapter
for this one.
says 1 Corinthians 3 verse 16.
Mm-hmm.
Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
So we gotta make this. We gotta establish this. Your body is the temple of God, not your temple, but God's temple, right? So we gotta now, as we like, would you blatantly? I'm just asking the question. Would you blatantly defile the Lord's temple?
No.
If he had a place that we can go to, would you just go and defile it?
No.
So you think about your body as such. But keep going.
Know ye not that ye are the temple of God, and that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you?
Mm-hmm.
If any man defile the temple of God, him shall God destroy.
So boom, so it says that any person that defile the Lord's temple, he gonna destroy them. So you gotta think about it. Your body is a temple. So when you bring that smoke in the
Stuff my mom said all the time. She's like, your body
My
is temple.
granddad-
Why are you doing that?
See?
Your
My
body is
granddad,
See
he's a
it?
pastor. He always tells me stuff.
see that? So he's telling you right though. So you don't wanna do that. 'Cause when you I like to give people this analogy. When I used to smoke, I used to have a bong, a clear bong. I used to smoke weed, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Whenever that thing get inside that bong, it starts to create a black tar. You know what I'm saying? And that black tar is going to, imagine that black tar got inside, it's going to be inside your lungs. So you're defiling the Lord's temple.